At the edge of our solar system, billions of kilometers away from Earth, where sunlight becomes weak and silence becomes eternal, there is a world we once loved. A world we called the ninth planet, Pluto. And then one day, humanity erased it. But what if we were wrong? What if Pluto is hiding secrets far stranger and more beautiful than anyone ever imagined? Tonight, we journey to the loneliest world humanity has ever known. For almost 80 years, Pluto was part of the family. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, and far beyond the giant planets, Pluto. Children memorized its name. Scientists studied it. Humanity became emotionally attached to it, even though we barely knew anything about it. Pluto was incredibly far away, so far that even the fastest spacecraft would take nearly a decade to reach it. If Earth were the size of a coin, Pluto would still be thousands of kilometers away, a tiny frozen speck drifting in darkness. Yet this distant world would eventually become one of the most controversial objects in scientific history. The story of Pluto begins in 1930. A young astronomer named Clyde Tombaugh spent countless nights searching the skies for a hidden planet. Night after night, he compared photographs of stars. Most stars remained still, but one tiny dot moved. That tiny moving light was Pluto. Humanity celebrated. Newspapers exploded with excitement. A brand new planet had been discovered, and suddenly the solar system felt larger than ever before. But even from the beginning, Pluto was strange. Pluto is smaller than Earth's moon. Think about that. A world once called a planet is actually smaller than our own moon. Its surface is covered in frozen nitrogen, methane, and ice harder than rock. Temperatures fall to nearly minus 230 degrees Celsius. On Pluto, the sun looks less like the bright star we know and more like a distant point of light in the darkness. If you stood on Pluto's surface, you would see endless frozen plains, giant mountains made of water ice, and skies glowing blue with chemical haze. It would feel less like a planet and more like a forgotten dream. In 2015, NASA's New Horizons spacecraft finally reached Pluto after traveling nearly 5 billion kilometers through space. Scientists expected Pluto to be frozen, ancient, and dead. Instead, they found a world that was alive. Massive mountains rose kilometers into the sky. Frozen glaciers slowly moved across the surface. And then, humanity saw something unforgettable. A giant, bright region shaped like a heart. At the edge of the solar system, Pluto had a heart. Suddenly, this lonely frozen world no longer felt distant. It felt personal. But years before New Horizons arrived, Pluto experienced something devastating. In 2006, astronomers gathered to officially define what a planet truly is. Pluto failed the test. Scientists argued that Pluto was too small, too unusual, and shared its region of space with many other icy objects. Overnight, Pluto lost its title as the ninth planet and became known as a dwarf planet instead. People around the world were furious. Students protested. Teachers refused to accept the decision. Even scientists disagreed. Because this was no longer just about science. Humanity had grown emotionally attached to Pluto, and suddenly it felt like we had abandoned an old friend. Beyond Neptune lies a massive region called the Kuiper Belt. a frozen graveyard filled with ancient icy worlds drifting endlessly through darkness. Pluto is one of them. The discovery of the Kuiper Belt changed our understanding of the solar system forever. Suddenly, space became far larger and stranger than we had ever imagined. Pluto was never truly alone. We were simply blind to the enormous cosmic wilderness surrounding it. But Pluto may hold an even deeper mystery beneath its frozen surface. Scientists believe there could be a hidden underground ocean buried beneath layers of ice. Liquid water on a world this cold sounds impossible. Yet, evidence suggests heat may still exist deep inside Pluto. If true, Pluto may still be geologically active after billions of years. At the edge of the solar system, where sunlight barely reaches, there may be an entire hidden ocean beneath a frozen shell, a secret world beneath a dead world. Pluto also has a companion, a giant moon called Charon. But Charon is unlike any normal moon. It is so large compared to Pluto that both worlds orbit each other, almost like twin planets locked together forever. If you stood on Pluto, Charon would appear enormous in the sky. And unlike Earth's moon, it would never rise or set. It would simply remain there, hanging silently above the frozen landscape for eternity. The more we learn about Pluto, the more emotional its story becomes. Because Pluto represents something deeply human: loneliness, distance, and the fear of being forgotten. This tiny world exists billions of kilometers away from the warmth of the sun. One single year on Pluto lasts 248 Earth years. Entire generations of humans are born and disappear before Pluto completes a single orbit around the sun. Yet despite the darkness and cold, Pluto survived, silently waiting for humanity to finally arrive. So the question still remains: is Pluto truly a planet? Scientists continue debating it even today. Some believe definitions matter. Others believe Pluto deserves its title back. But maybe we are asking the wrong question. Pluto taught humanity something much greater. The universe refuses to fit inside simple categories. It is stranger, larger, and more mysterious than we ever imagined. Right now, far beyond Neptune, Pluto continues its silent journey around the sun, frozen, ancient, and mysterious. A tiny world drifting through eternal darkness. And somewhere in that darkness, faint sunlight still touches its icy heart. Maybe Pluto was never important because it was a planet. Maybe it mattered because it reminded us how small we are, how curious we are, and how far humanity is willing to travel just to understand a lonely light in the sky. Because in the end, Pluto is more than a world. It is a symbol of mystery, exploration, and humanity's endless desire to reach beyond the darkness. And somewhere out there, Pluto keeps orbiting alone in the silence of the cosmos.